Hey everybody, Allison Gardner here. Why does confidence and vulnerability matter in communication? Because sometimes you just have to talk to your boss and you're afraid that it might make everybody at work hate you. Does this sound familiar at all? Now, this isn't a tattle kind of conversation. This is, I'm seeing some patterns that seem problematic and we really need to talk about them kind of conversation. Sounds familiar at all? Well, I'm watching it happen right now. I'm watching some stuff go down and it's not working because sometimes you get caught in patterns of being frustrated. Sometimes you get caught in not seeing the whole picture. Sometimes you're just mad and you need a place to vent. And all of those things are just things that happen. But today I came to a conclusion that it was time to actually talk to my boss for real. And instead of just saying what they expected me to hear, or instead of just saying what a specific thing was, to actually sit down and have the real conversation, to say it all, to say, hey, this is what I'm seeing. This, I think, is what's happening and going wrong and some issues. This is what I think we could do to actually make it better. So why haven't I had the conversation yet? Because the minute that I had that thought and went, yes, I can do that, the minute I went, well, what if it goes wrong? What if it gets taken the wrong way? What if everybody hates me? And the live that I did just a couple hours ago, I said, we can't really control what other people do. We can't really control what other people think. And that's where confidence and vulnerability come in. Confidence comes from knowing that I can experience all of those things and it's not going to kill me. Confidence comes from knowing I can feel the anger of people around me. I can experience what it is to maybe be misunderstood, and I can experience what it is to be understood, and I can survive every one of those things. And vulnerability is the effort to try. Vulnerability is calling that boss and setting up the meeting. Vulnerability is going and choosing to tell the truth instead of the carefully constructed, this is what I think that you want to hear. When was the last time you knew what you wanted to say and then you knew what you thought that they wanted to hear? I'm just going to throw this question out there. How many times do you actually know what people want? How many times could you actually guess word for word what was going through someone's head? I'm going to guess it's probably less than you think. As someone that has recently been going through a spell of less than talkativeness, I had all sorts of assumptions of what was happening. I had all sorts of ideas about what was going on. And when we finally sat down and talked, guess what? I was right on one account. Out of the 10 assumptions I made, I was right on one thing. What's something that you're assuming at work? What's one thing that you're assuming it in your marriage? What if you're right? What if it is as bad as all that? Well, experience all the things and realize you can. What if you're wrong? And what if there is a whole world of other options out there you don't know about because you're staying silent? Exercise your confidence and your vulnerability today and see if you're right. See if there's something you could learn and watch how everything changes. And if you'd like to learn how to develop that confidence and that vulnerability to improve your communication, check me out on Ko-fi, ko-fi.com/Allison F. Gardner EMP. See you around.